Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. This is the Weekly Nugget with Independence Training, where we talk about equipment, techniques, training, and lessons learned. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Dave.
And this week we're going to talk about building a medical kit. This is all your fault. So the first thing we want to talk about is building to your skill set. You want to make sure all the material that you have inside your medical kit you've been trained on and you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with the material that you have or you're not trained on it, it's going to be useless and dangerous.
Yeah, it can be pretty dangerous to have a bunch of equipment you don't know how to use, especially when that emergency arises, you're panicking, searching to see what you have, and you just have tools that really can be detrimental to your patient's outcome. Once you understand what you need, what your skill set is, you can start building your kit. You can start looking for good quality equipment. Make sure that you have a reputable source that you're getting it from. You don't want to just go out and buy the lowest bidder item. You don't want to get the cheapest stuff or anything that hasn't been proven to work. So when we're talking about equipment, make sure it's good quality equipment, because in the end, that's what's going to save a life and make a difference.
Once you figure out the equipment you need, then you can start figuring out how big of a kit you need. How many people ride in your vehicle? Is it just you? Is it just you in your home, or do you have a family? That's going to determine how big your kit is inside your home, inside your vehicle.
Yeah, you don't really need a giant kit stock full of just random stuff. Having a kit that works for that space, it really plays a huge, crucial part when trying to tell somebody where your kit is at or what's in it. Because then once you find it, you have to understand that it needs to be organized. You don't want a bunch of stuff in there that nobody knows about. Start labeling it or start dedicating certain pockets to different things. You can see in our MFAC that it's the big hard case, has a whole bunch of subsections, so you know where our bleeding stuff is. You know where the breathing stuff is. When you go to check it, you can see, am I low on it? Have I used anything? Or what's available? So I tell anybody to open that up. They can figure out what's in it, and they can use it. We also have smaller kits, the soft case ones, and it's the same thing like the hard case, but it's just a little bit more sectioned off differently. And we also have equipment that's readily available. Whenever you can, make sure that you can get to your equipment that you need. The tourniquet, stop the bleed stuff, we need that immediately, so it's readily available. When you have a hard case like we do over here, we need a little bit more protection from the elements, but we still want the stuff on top right there when you need it. These are just a couple of things that you need to start thinking about when building a med kit. You need to think about, how much space do I have? What's my skill set? What equipment do I have and know how to use? And even start thinking about, what's my budget going to allow?
Yeah, if you want to learn more about this and more about casualty care, you can check out our IFAC Lifesaver, Wilderness First Aid, or if you just want to get your foot in the door, check out Stop the Bleed.
You can find all this stuff on our schedule at trainingaz.com. There's a schedule tab there. Look on there. There's a calendar. You can find how to enroll into our courses. If you haven't already, follow us on social media. We have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and make sure you stay up to date on when your next Weekly Nugget's going to be and what it's going to be about. Until next time, stay aware, stay safe, and train hard.